Still ahead for you on the Fox 61 Morning News. We are heading up to the kitchen this morning. We are cooking with a healthy flair. We're making some salmon with a local chef and cookbook author. Stay with us.
If you have someone in your life who has diabetes, you know that diet is so important in maintaining good health and preventing any complications. And joining us now to talk about making better, healthier choices is Leticia Moreno-Schwartz. She is a Brazilian chef, and we're talking about making recipes healthier. When we're talking about Latin culture, it's so important. Food is such an integral part, but we need to think about ways to make it healthier, right?
Absolutely, and that's what brought me into this job, into this campaign. My grandfather died from complications of type 2 diabetes, and the alarming fact is that almost 13% of the U.S. Hispanic population is already diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
So they really need to think about changing their diet.
Absolutely, and that's why I'm working with Merck and the American Diabetes Association on this campaign called America's Diabetes Challenge. And our goal is really to empower the community and live a healthier lifestyle, and understand the risks of low blood sugar, and to really work with their doctors to reach and set their A1C goal.
And one way you can do that is by changing your diet and getting some healthier options, right? So we're making a mango salmon salad.
So delicious.
It's really easy.
And so easy to prepare. So why don't we start? Here I have some creme fraiche, or you can also substitute for sour cream. Exactly. A little bit of mustard, a little bit of lemon juice, a bit of salt and pepper. And then, why don't you mix that for me?
Sure.
And I am going to add the olive oil and canola in a steady stream, just like that, to create an emulsion. Just like that, very slowly.
So it's nice and mixed and creamy, right?
Creamy, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things, as I became more educated about diabetes, I learned that almost 1/3 of people living with type 2 diabetes are not at their A1C goal. Now, are you familiar, and your viewers familiar with A1C?
No, why don't you explain that a little bit more?
A1C is really a blood test that doctors use to look at your sugar levels over a period of 2 to 3 months. And it's so important because you can really control your diabetes, with your A1C, and it's really part of the management plan.
This is probably good, yeah?
Right.
All right.
Just a little bit more, actually.
Okay.
Like that. Then we are going to add a little bit of our arugula. You can toss it for me
right
here.
In there.
Yeah. Here's some arugula, some mango, some smoked salmon, and this is what's so nice about the recipe.
And you got a good amount of protein in there. Yeah, I think we need some more
arugula.
I love arugula. I just made an arugula salad last night.
So delicious.
Yes.
And you know that as a Latin chef, it is a mission of joy and love to take recipes that are, traditional and make them more diabetes friendly.
Right. And show people they can be healthier and still taste good.
Absolutely.
And still bring you back to your culture.
Absolutely. And, it's just small changes that make a difference. And we have this recipe on our website, America's Diabetes Challenge, along with bilingual resources. And one of the things that, it's very interesting. Last year, we were collecting stories. Let me give you a fork.
Okay. Yeah.
We were collecting stories about the challenges and successes of living with type 2 diabetes. And we are offering tips on americasdiabeteschallenge.com how to tackle these challenges head on. Isn't it so delicious?
Dressing, yeah.
Isn't it light? And I'm going to put a little bit more mango.
I love this. And you've got this recipe and many others in your 2 cookbooks as well.
Yes, and this recipe is featured on my cookbook, The Brazilian Kitchen.
This is delicious. I love this dressing. I'm a huge fan of arugula, so I'm going to have to try this dressing myself. And my stepfather has diabetes, so I'm going to pass this on to my mom.
Absolutely. So he should also visit our site. We offer, we really want people to use our site as an education center.
And if folks didn't catch it, we were going to link that to our website so people can just go to fox61.com and the news app as well. We'll get all that information. Thank you, Chef Leticia.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is delicious.
Cheers.
Very great. All right, guys, back down to you.
All right.